आज 2-3 रीजन है जल्दी आने का, बताऊंगा आराम से। और कौन बचा है? मैं बन के हूँ जाऊंगा आराम से। चैट डिसेबल तेरी तो आराम से पेलेंगे अभी सबको। घड़ी चाहिए सवारी चाहिए। अरे आराम। घड़ी चाहिए आज लौंडो, सबका बदला लेगा बोल भाई का दादा का, सबका बदला लेगा। हेलो डोगर भाई, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। हाय पी गेमर ब्रो, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। सवारी चाहिए अकेला है मिस्टर खिलाड़ी, खिलाड़ी चाहिए। ओके 2:05 पे अपन स्टार्ट करेंगे। ओके पानी ज्यादा ठंडा नहीं है बाला में। पानी ज्यादा ठंडा क्यों नहीं बताने मुझे। दो पार्ट का अपन स्टार्ट करेंगे। दो पार्ट हो गया क्या? है कौन देख रहा, देखो भाई। अरे 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 कौन देख रहा है भाई साहब? ओके तो कोई देख रहा है क्या? अरे अब कैसे बोलूं यार। हेलो, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। लेट्स स्टार्ट द गेम। माइक जरा कम है। लेट्स स्टार्ट द गेम। गेम स्टार्ट करते हैं। अरे हाय परी परी। Hogwarts Legacy। कल अपन इनको छोड़ के गए थे। थोड़ा इनको बाद में देखते हैं। अरे बहुत काम बचा पड़ा है। हो गया। ये किसका रूम है? हो गया। देखना अभी क्या क्या करना बचा हुआ। बहुत कुछ बचा है। ये डीक का है।
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment. I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience. Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind. I don't like something.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors. Sounds perfect.
Thank you. क्या क्या इसमें? और एक बोतल बनाने की अपने को। और एक बोतल बनाते हैं अपन। हर बार पोर्शन कम पड़ जाता है अपने को। अब चलते हैं स्कूल में। बहुत ट्विस्ट बचे पड़े। बॉम्ब है ये मैप में, वर्ल्ड मैप में। किधर है वो? स्कूल में जाना पड़ेगा पहले अपना को। कहाँ गया अपना स्कूल? बाहर निकलते हैं। चलो स्कूल में हॉगवर्ट्स के। अलग बग भी आया क्या? अबे तो स्कूल के अंदर है।
What are you up to now?
260 मीटर अंदर ही कहीं पे है। मीट विद सेबेस्टियन। अरे सेबेस्टियन को वापस ढूंढना पड़ेगा। किधर गया वो? भूत घूम रहा है। ये तो इधर से जाने का। ओए इन दोनों की तो। Where is Sebastian भाई? कहाँ है? कॉमन रूम। अबे यार कॉमन रूम पे जाना है। कॉमन ऊपर से नीचे से इधर से। नीचे क्यों दिखा रहा है फिर? खुल जा भाई साहब। कॉमन रूम का रास्ता भूल गया मैं। देखो भाई ये कॉमन रूम नहीं है भाई।
You're here. Brilliant.
Sebastian, बता अब क्या
I
करने
received
का
your
है?
owl. What happened with Ominous? I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever.
So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a 𝐥𝐤𝐤 knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominis won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominis.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominis is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
बता कहाँ जाना है? Go to the 7 चलो भाई. तो बार-बार गेट भी ओपन कर देता है.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
किधर लेके जा रहा है भाई?
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
क्या हुआ भाई?
Hello, Ominis. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominis. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is best left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
अबे रुक जा यार, कहाँ
These
मिल रहा है?
braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
Accio, it wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear.
क्या हुआ बात? अरे पता नहीं क्या हुआ,
Opening the
बहुत
entrance
चल ही
has
नहीं रहा.
something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Revelio.
2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominis.
ओपन. तो कौन सा डोर ओपन करना है बे? एक सेकंड, यहाँ पे तो कोई डोर दिख नहीं रहा. पॉसिबिलिटी हो सकती है. एक सेकंड, कहाँ गया वो? एक फायर प्लस एंड एक ये वाला, आई थिंक सो. ट्राई तो करना पड़ेगा कुछ ना कुछ.
Incendio.
That brazier went out on its own.
बोला था ना कुछ ना
I wonder if that's a clue.
What?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Revelio may help.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
चला जा. आजा भाई। ओ ले बेटा, मेरे को अकेले भेज दिया। ये टूटा हुआ है पहले इसका। ओ बंद कर दिया, लग गए।
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
Must be
Journal
the voice
entry.
I hear.
Signed by 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞.
कोई थोड़ी सी जादू की छड़ी भी बनाओ यार।
Lumos,
The voice is ancient.
you hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Wait for open the door. फिर उसको सर भाष आती है।
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
लो भैया, नाक खट्टे
Between
का
the two
वारिस
of
बन
you,
गया।
I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Expelliarmus, Lumos.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
हर जगह सांपों की आवाज आ रही है।
This journal entry, the dial requires focus.
ये क्या है?
Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
When the door closed, it lit up.
That didn't sound good.
Salazar
Find
Slytherin
it.
didn't make this easy.
Lumos, Expelliarmus! Confringo!
और कुछ नहीं है क्या?
Revelio!
Find a way.
This is looking rather dire,
भाई
isn't it?
कैसे?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
अबे तो खा जाएगा मेरे को। मेरी हेल्थ जा रही है।
All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial.
अबे ये खा जाएगा भाई मेरे को। मैं इसको करूँगा कैसे? सेबेस्टियन, अबे बेटा उधर जाके मेरी हेल्प कर।
Revelio!
इधर क्या है?
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
ऊपर ये है और नीचे सांप है। ओ भाई साहब, ऐसा वर्क करता है?
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
उसके सिंबल क्या बताओ मेरे को?
Lumos.
लूमोस, क्या सिंबल इसके? अबे फर्स्ट वाला मिटा हुआ। ले भैया खत्म, डेड। नीचे वाला तो समझ में आ गया, ऊपर वाला कौन सा? अभी ऊपर वाला कौन सा हो सकता है भाई? पीछे से सांप अलग दिखता है। रुक जा। लगा ही था वही
That
होगा।
sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
साला तुम लोग तो कुछ कर ही नहीं
Lumos.
रहे हो। यहाँ पे रास्ता एक सेकेंड, अभी ये किसका है?
Expelliarmus, Confringo.
ये किस डोर का है?
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in
मतलब
the
आगे जाके
world.
पक्का और एक डोर है।
Lumos.
कहाँ डोर 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 डोर? वो सब किस डोर के लिए है और क्यों है? ले खत्म भाई साहब, वापस पीछे जाना पड़ेगा।
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the
वो
part
नीचे का
I'm
ट्रायंगल
wary
है और
of.
ऊपर का वो फिश है।
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
नीचे का ट्रायंगल, ऊपर का फिश है। फिश और ट्रायंगल, ओके फिश और ट्रायंगल। आजा।
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this
Come
far.
on, यार,
Don't give up.
तो बताओ ना।
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
सेबेस्टियन, है सेबेस्टियन बहुत हरामी है। आ रहा हूँ, रुको बे, मेरे को भी आने का। किधर गए?
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
वो खुफिया से खाना है।
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
नीचे कुछ लिखा हुआ है।
Ominous,
कौन चिल्ला रहा है बे? चुप रह जा।
a skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry.
क्या करना है फिर?
She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
Revelio!
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
मुझे तो कोई रास्ता नहीं
Ominous,
दिख रहा भाई, अभी
I'm
यहाँ से
truly
आगे।
sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Confringo.
Talk. बता
You
भाई क्या
said you
करना है?
know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables.
फिर बताएंगे क्या
If it
करना है।
must be done, then one of you must cast it.
तो होने तो बातचीत, अपना क्या ज्यादा?
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget
चल
this.
अपन सीख सकते हैं। वैसे भी बहुत बड़ा जादूगर हूँ मैं।
Ready?
चल
I'm
बेटा।
ready.
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar's
Revelio.
scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
यहाँ पे
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
ये ले सेबेस्टियन सारा बुक
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this.
लीव
We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you.
Revelio.
Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
लीव का ऑप्शन आया है ट्रैवल निकलता है मुझे कोई शौक नहीं है भाई यार फिर वो क्यों नहीं आ रहे
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
तो गड़बड़ है यहाँ पे
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
मतलब अच्छा हो गया कंप्लीट हो गया तो लेवल कंप्लीट हो गई क्या मेरी नेक्स्ट अबे यार वो पौधा फेंक दिया मैंने इधर ही बता बहुत दूर जाना है लगता है नहीं ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है अब हम कहाँ से निकलेंगे पता है क्या नहीं यार बाहर जाना पड़ेगा यहाँ से भी तो जा सकते हैं धीरे धीरे जाएंगे ओके क्या हुआ चुनारी चींटी 200 मीटर आ जाने दो चल ये भाई यहाँ पे क्या है अभी रुक रुक अबे रुक जा भाई
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
इसके लिए वेट करना है भाई यहाँ पे
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Hallow. We need to speak with him.
भाई ये लड़की बहुत पका दी है
Why did he challenge
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
my husband? Is dead.
Why?
He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Bickle. नाम सुना है बे.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Where could Archie have gone?
मैं उड़ क्यों नहीं सकता
If
पानी?
anything happened...
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
ठीक है ना यार.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
Revelio.
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him.
भाई यहाँ पे कोई दिख नहीं
Revelio
रहा.
may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
कोई दिख नहीं रहा. Track with.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie
भाई
quickly.
कहाँ जा रहा है? फुटप्रिंट कहाँ हो गए? भाई फुटप्रिंट
Revelio.
दिख रहा है.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight. Expelliarmus! I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
किसी को और शॉप आ जा भाई.
We should look around.
ये क्या है?
Revelio.
भाई जंगल के अंदर बहुत कुछ मिलता है.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
मेरे पैर के पीछे कुछ तो है.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
किधर है ये लड़का?
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
यहाँ पे क्या है?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
पक्का से और है ना भाई ये लड़की अपने को घुमा रही है. इसको ले सकता हूँ क्या मैं?
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was
अबे उड़
9.
गया वो.
Saw my first Thestral
मेरे को
shortly
चाहिए था यार
thereafter.
वो.
I found comfort in it. I still do.
ठीक
I
है.
think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
बे रुक जा।
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
अबे यार।
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless.
Revelio.
It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
एक तो लेके जाऊंगा। आजा 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 आजा। ये हो ना बात। Thank you. जादू करने का टाइम आ गया। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये वाला एंड सेकंड में देखेंगे क्या चाहिए तो कुछ।
Hush now. It is as I feared. They have Archie.
चुप।
Be on your guard. There can be no mistake.
Totalis.
चुप रहे बिल्कुल मत बोल। अबे अंदर गुफा होती क्या? सीधा अंदर यार भैया खत्म। गुफा नहीं, पूरा का पूरा महल है अंदर।
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him.
It's Totalis.
भाई इसको गलती से पता चल गया ना, ये कच्चा चबा जाएगी मेरे को। अबे वो नीचे है कहीं तो। नीचे कैसे जाएंगे? मत कर। बहुत फटी पड़ी है।
It's Totalis.
हाँ आ रहा हूँ आ रहा हूँ।
Please, your help.
Yes, I will come.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
खोलो ताला। आजकल ताले खोलने में बहुत ज़्यादा माहिर हो गया है।
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
इसका क्या मतलब है? उसको लेके भी तो जाना है। तुमने सीधा टेलीपोर्ट मार दिया बे। बोला था ना टेलीपोर्ट मार दिया।
Archie,
ये ले,
you're
तेरा बेटा
here.
मिल गया।
Oh, you're safe.
Mother.
जब तो जिंदा है।
Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
मैं मुर्गी लेके जाऊँ क्या?
Confringo!
अबे मरी नहीं बे, किसके हरामी है?
Yes, Mother.
हो गया तुम लोगों का, अब मैं बात करूँ?
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Okay.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
वापस बुलाना मत मुझे, ओके? और मेरे पास कुछ था ना, आई थिंक सो। इन्वेंटरी में ये था। कुछ नए लेटर मिले हैं एंड नथिंग इन स्पेशल। गियर अप में क्या है? गियर अप में कुछ चीजें मिली है, चश्मा मिला लगता है। दोनों सेम सेम है क्या? और टोपी में बहुत सारे टोपियां मिले, बट किस काम की पता नहीं मुझे, ओके? दो टैलेंट है अपने पास, एक ले लेता हूँ। ये अभी सिखाया नहीं गया। और क्या है? और तीन ही बचे बस। तीन क्या हो सकता है? कॉम्बैक्ट में कुछ मिला है क्या मुझे? थैंक यू। अब चलते क्विस्ट पे। मीट प्रोफेसर। अरे हाँ, वो प्याला बनाने वाला। चल 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 चलो। अब मैं ये कैसे भूल गया यार? लेट्स गो।
Go! Away! Faster!
चल 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 चल। Go to the collect.
Time to go a little quicker. No need to race now, my friend.
अंदर आजा। मैप ओपन कर और सच से बता जाना कहाँ पे है। हॉगवर्ट्स के अंदर ही है ना? पानी में से ही जाना है पक्का। अबे क्या बकचोदी चल रही है? कोई बताएगा जाना कहाँ पे है? यहीं पे मुझे पता चलेगा एक्चुअल में जाना कहाँ है। हैं? ये कौन सा तरीका है भाई? कहाँ गया? ओके, अब बोल भाई कहाँ से कहाँ जाना है? समझ नहीं आ रहा है मुझे, लेके कहाँ जा रहा है?
I enjoy divination, but when is Professor Anai going to tell us more about Africa?
किस तरफ लेके जा रहा है
About
भाई
all
तू?
of them.
Aloha, Mora.
अल्लाह मोरा। अल्लाह मोरा। सच सच बताओ कि जाना कहाँ है? तो इतना मारूंगा कलेक्ट सब।
I'd swear we'd be more uplifted in the
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
एग्जैक्टली नीचे जाना है क्या यार? समझ में नहीं आ रहा मुझे।
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stapulso!
कुछ तो होगा यहाँ पे कर ले ये है क्या
So this is the underground harbour.
और कोई बताएगा मुझे यहाँ से जाना कैसे अबे ऊपर नीचे मत करो इनकी तो पानी भर के लाना पड़ेगा क्या बक्सो दिए हुए हैं
Revelio!
करना क्या है भाई यहाँ पे तो खुलेगा नहीं पता है मुझे ये है क्या
Revelio!
इसका तो कोई लॉजिक नहीं बनता ऊपर जाना है क्या रुको यार पहले मैं पेटी लूट जाऊंगा ये पेटी बहुत हरामी है
Expelliarmus!
अब आगे बहुत घुमाते भी लोग
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
चलो लाइब्रेरी में ले जाएगा
Revelio!
और कौन है भाई यहाँ पे कुछ हो गया क्या यहाँ पे
Expelliarmus! Deposit. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Oh, bhai sab, Quidditch.
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Pepper Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Not now.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge on...
Not now.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
किधर है वो? इसकी तो बाहर वाला है.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
क्लास ज्वाइन करो. मैं बोतल भर के आया.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. as I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
आ गया ना स्पेस क्लिक स्पेस आ गया ट्रांजैक्शन
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤 potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
कोई शौक नहीं मुझे प्रोफेसर ब्लैक के पास जाने का.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
अरे मुझे ट्राई भी तो करना था. क्या था वो? ये था ना.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me unexpectedly. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
I'm glad to help a friend, but I have another idea. You may be able to find the goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Jiggly pop. किसी काम का नहीं फिलहाल के लिए अपने. ठीक है, सब भी रखते हैं. अरे वाह, छत पे कौन बुला रहा है भाई हमें? अभी देखते हैं छत पे क्या कांड गया है.
What are you up to now?
कुछ नहीं चाहिए. अमित, अरे अमित तो कौन मिलने जाने. चल 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 चल. ये कौन है? अमित ने बुलाया मतलब कुछ तो काम ही होगा.
Hello
Hi
there.
Amit.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Let's go to advertisement then.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
ठीक है यार मिल लेंगे. 9,800 वाह 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 वाह. अपन उड़ के जाएंगे. उड़ के जाएंगे अपन. मस्त उड़ के जाएंगे. यार मुझे व्हाइट वाला चाहिए था.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
इसको लूँ क्या? भाई कतई जॉड लगेगा बे. बट अपना व्हाइट वाला सही है. चलो बुलाते हैं उसे.
Expelliarmus.
कहाँ जा रहा है? चल मेरे भाई. वैसे भी
Faster, High Wing. High Wing, go.
Go. वैसे भी टाइटल आज व्हाइट के ऊपर है ना, तो बनता है. आराम से जाएंगे. ओके कोई टेंशन नहीं. टेंशन वाली बात कुछ नहीं.
Faster, High Wing.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
ले लो भाई, ये काम की चीज़ है. ये क्या है? अरे भाई साहब.
friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞.
Just Lord 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
what are Armit and I to do again?
Remain unseen to pass through the enchanted doorway to the mine. Once inside, study any plans you may find.
Armit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
वापस स्टार्ट करते हैं यार, छोड़ो।
The door is looking at us.
अगर मैं गायब हो जाऊँ तो just like that. अब चलते हैं वहाँ पे। गरम हो रहा है, बहुत ज्यादा गरम हो रहा है मेरे को, कहीं फट ना जाऊंगा ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे।
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
यार पोशन कम है, पोशन 4 ही है, तो आराम से सबको।
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio!
One less human to worry.
Keep your wits about you, Armit. I'll get you through this mine.
मैं जाऊंगा, सबकी बजाऊंगा।
Matter of time.
Don't tell us.
शांत रहो, बिल्कुल हिलना मत।
Watch your step round here.
साले बहुत मारेंगे अपने को।
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
Tell us.
Never anything interesting around here.
We're being watched. By a door.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Almost aggro होता है तेरा क्या?
Mine must be playing tricks on me. Go and patrol! Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
वैसे उसे मार सकता हूँ मैं.
He won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
Someone out there? What's a human doing here? You can't stop us. Bloody honest. Easily pity. Not quite.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his safely, Amit. You have my word.
Expelliarmus! Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
आराम से भाई.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
हाँ holiday का.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
बहुत मारेंगे जब पता चलेगा.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
जब उनको पता चलेगा ना, कच्चा चबाना स्टार्ट कर देंगे वो.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 empty-headed.
Maybe इससे काम बन जाए. काम बन तो रहा है. अबे यहाँ पे कोई फायदा नहीं आने का सकते. अबे वो मेरा साथी कब है?
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
They were just here. What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless. I know you're here somewhere.
साला मरता क्यों नहीं है वो?
I see. Accio should easily engage the handle. Marvelously clever.
दरवाजा खुल गया, आजा। दरवाजा खुल गया।
No witch or wizard will be spared.
अरे भाई साहब, इन्वेंटरी की तो हर बार भरी पड़ी रहती है। Destroy. हाथों में क्या भाई, दर्द है क्या? मैं डिस्ट्रॉय। और बता, टोपिया को कुछ करना पड़ेगा। यहाँ पे इतने सारे लोग हैं ना।
I'm famished.
चलो देखते हैं कौन कौन बचा है। अभी 4 लोग बचे हैं।
Who's out there? Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated. Someone there?
इधर आ। दूर का दिखता नहीं इन लौंडों को।
This is a waste of my talents.
मान ले कहाँ आ रहा है ये हल्ले हल्ले सबका गेम बजाएंगे अपन
Don't tell us.
मैं बक्सा ले सकता था ना मैं
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Ha ha ha.
Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell 𝐥𝐤𝐞 what we found.
कैसे जाना है? Exit the mine. Mine कहाँ से exit करूँ? यहाँ से कोई रास्ता नहीं लग गए
I need a moment to catch my breath.
Oh my God,
this was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
वक्त तो गए बच गया
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
बच गया पीछे के साइड से कोई आंख नहीं दिखाता ना बराबर आंसुओं को छू कर देखा आराम से गए और आराम से आ गए
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with 𝐥𝐤𝐞.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
वो का है वो गॉब्लिन का है गॉब्लिन लॉर्ड डॉक
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Cock, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
अब कहाँ जाना है? Oh my God! Look at that! कहीं और ही जाना लगता है पक्का. Meet Celestial at Boulder Mine. Sebastian. इधर सेबेस्टियन. मुझे पता है क्या? हॉगवर्ट्स के अंदर है क्या? बस तो इधर ही है. Fall in love with me. किधर किधर? body shot.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
ये तो अंदर बुला रहा है लगता है। पक्का कुछ कांड कर दिया होगा और क्या।
You'll never believe what I've...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
जल्दी बात करो यार मुझे डिसाइड करो मेरे को क्या करना है बोलो
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when
Those references...
I hope... It would mean a lot.
तो मुझे क्या करना है हाँ सेबेस्टियन ने तो कुछ नहीं कहा
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Off on another adventure, are we?
If you have a good quality and a bad quality.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
अब यहाँ पे क्या करना है? करना है यहाँ पे.
These rocks have...
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I prefer show more affection to a hawk lump.
Anne is getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
ऊपर क्या है?
I shall cast my eyes closer, best to be sure.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
जाना कहाँ से?
His own fault. Who looks at the likes of us and thinks we're after cauldron cake? Not on my hands.
Who lived here, I wonder?
और कुछ?
I should investigate.
कहाँ करनी इन्वेस्टिगेशन?
Revelio.
अबे इसके अंदर कोई है ही नहीं. हो रहा.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
कहाँ गया? रुक, कहाँ जाएगा आप? अबे?
No, you don't.
बे टेलीपोर्ट होते हैं क्या? आजा।
Professor Howard will never believe this.
और एक लेके जाऊंगा, रुको।
Do cooperate, won't you? Everything's all right now. Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
जगह बहुत बढ़िया है। यहाँ पे कौन है?
Now, I'm only trying to help. Assignment's all finished.
और एक रुक जा, और एक चाहिए मुझे। कहाँ गए? अबे इतने सारे थे, कहाँ गए? भागो 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 भागो। यही है। आजा 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 आजा। भागो भागो भागो।
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
भागो 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 भागो।
Highwing, go!
Go! Let's go, buddy.
Faster, Highwing!
भाई साहब क्या बचा हो गए। अंधेरा होने वाला है रात को बहुत अटेंड करने लगा तो
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
ये वाला था ना आई थिंक सो
Excellent wand work.
Whoa.
Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
सही है बट अभी भी अपना 22 लेवल हुआ है तो क्या करूँ प्रोफेसर किसके पास जाने का
Do you ever wish you could ride it?
ग्रो कराना है क्या ठीक है ना ग्रो करके देखते हैं क्या है वो मेरे पास एक नौकर भी है, उसका नाम डिक है। कितनी सही बात है ना, खुद का पर्सनल नौकर।
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
ये कहाँ मिलेगा? सिटी में जाना पड़ेगा, हॉस्पिटल में जाना पड़ेगा। और हॉस्पिटल में कहाँ मिलेगा? तो ढूंढना पड़ेगा कहाँ मिलेगा। चलो हाँ, उसके पास मिल सकता है।
Hogsmeade, here I come.
चलो यहाँ पे तो हमेशा काम करता है।
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
हाँ? अबे इसके पास है ही नहीं वो।
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding.
Does it get any more cozy?
Pardon me? Might I ask a favour?
Revelio.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Professor, I'm coming.
What are you up to now?
Large plant. आपका भवन में रखूँ क्या?
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it...
Thank you, ma'am. मैम बट मेरे वाले में अगर मैं करूँ तो प्लांट मेरे पास भी तो है ना रुको ना एक मिनट रुको यार मेरे पास भी है तो उसमें देख पर ट्राई करके देखते ना हाँ जिंदगी दो पल की
Off on another adventure, are we?
इधर ही है ना बड़ा वाला लेके आना पड़ेगा ऐसे कौन सा वाला लिया
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
और कुछ है क्या आपके पास कुछ बढ़िया वाला अभी तो मैं जाके
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
With you when you
क्या 15 मिनट वेट करूँ
Deek would like to talk with you.
बोतलें बनाते हैं फटाफट लगे रहो बोतलें बोतलें एकेडमी लगे रहो बोतलें बनाते हैं फटाफट यार, कितने ही बोतलें कलेक्ट करता रहूंगा मैं, थोड़ा गेयर अप हो जाएगा इस बार।
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
थैंक यू। तो ऐसे काम करता है क्या ये? ठीक है, समझ गया ये कैसे काम करता है। मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें मैंने मिलजुल फालतू कुछ फेंक दी। चुप कराओ ना तुम दोनों, 2 मिनट। हैट का हैट 50 प्लस 12 के हैट लूंगा मैं। बाकी सब डिस्ट्रॉय होने जाएंगे। चलो भागो। मतलब कौन सा वाला करे? ये वाला पूरा हो गया। ये वाला पूरा हो गया। यहाँ जाने से पहले मैं यहाँ जाऊंगा। डायमेंशन मेरे लोग का है। आ जाओ सबके सब, सबको ब्रश मिलेगा। अरे दे रहा हो यार, साला कैसे देख रहे थे? और कौन बचा है? पकड़ा उसका क्या? और कोई नहीं बचा ना?
Professor Howard will never believe this.
छोड़ उसको। कौन बचा है? सबके सब यही पे है ना? चलो सबके सब खुश है, अच्छे हैं। अब बाकी अपग्रेड की बात।
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
मेरा कोट का है। ये सारी चीजें कहाँ मिलती है भाई? पर्पल फेदर। भाई इनको डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं किया क्या? अबे लेवल 20 होने वाली है। तो पौधा का है हुआ कि
Deek
नहीं
would
उसका?
like to talk with you when you have a moment.
इसके लिए 1 मिनट बचा है। इसके लिए भी 1 मिनट, इसके लिए 5 मिनट। यार अच्छा तो ट्रैवल नहीं बढ़ रहा। छोड़ो, देखने आ रहे हैं ना लोग, देख रहे हैं ना, तो देखने दो। कितने घंटे की स्ट्रीम हो गया उसकी? अब जल्दी आया ना आपको तो क्या पता। दो घंटे की stream। मतलब अगली स्ट्रीम पर बाकी है। थंबनेल तो थंबनेल बना दे। अभी भी कांड हो जाता। and watch, wait and watch. कहाँ जाना है अभी अपने को? हमने तो मिल गया, अब इसको इस कार्ड में लेके इसके ऊपर और एक फोटो ऐड करेंगे ये वाला। ये हो गया। ब्लैक कलर का डालिए। शैडो शैडो का है, फुल शैडो एकदम रिचुअल फुल कलर एकदम वाह। वो का है हम डालेंगे हो रहा है बस 20 सेकंड का हो रहा है। एक सेकंड लगाइए। Yes, that's me. लाइव में जाके इसके ऊपर जाके ऊपर क्लिक करके zoom करना। अबे यार छोड़, कल के लिए रखते हैं, क्या ही बकचोदी करूंगा मैं।
Deek would like to talk with you.
हाँ वो नहीं रे। ऐसा ऑप्शन ही नहीं है टैब वाला।
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
अपन देखते हैं अभी क्या करना है आगे। Possibility. यही था ना, यही था। ठीक है, उसने टेबल लगाया, आगे बोलो। पौधा, बम बस सारा पौधे के बाद क्या करना है?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favour?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. And I tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
मैं भी बात कर रहा ना। अबे यार दिमाग मेरा घाट करने जाता है कि समझ नहीं आता कभी कभी मेरे को। कितना महंगा खर्चा हुआ पता है तेरे को? कुछ आइडिया है? पता है मुझे गार्लिक खाना है, गार्लिक।
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
कहाँ है प्रोफेसर गार्लिक? जरा बताना मुझे।
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up. Keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please. Look at that! You're a natural.
Propenda, bombada, expelliarmus, confringo.
मेरी लेवल क्यों नहीं बढ़ रही है? कितना बचा है अभी? 21.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
नहीं, मुझे पॉपी से मिलना. Sorry. Bye. अरे पॉपी. पॉपी का मेल आया था मुझे. मेल चेक करता हूँ. ये देखो यहाँ पे पॉपी.
I don't mind living in dormitories.
अम्बट लगता है अम्बट. Come on.
Away, Highwing! Away!
क्या कर रही है? ले भैया, हो गया ये तो.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hi, Poppy. अंदर है. Poppy. Poppy अंदर क्या कर रही है? लेकिन Poppy को मैं हेड गिफ्ट करूँगा.
Over here.
Hi, Poppy.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Hello, Serona. You were hoping I'd check on a friend of yours, weren't you?
Yes, my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield, north of Hogsmeade. Her husband Aidan recently passed away, and she needs help collecting hawk lumps. I'd also hoped you could find my box of letters. Do let me know when you've had a chance to visit Dot.
और कोई है कि सिटी में जिसको मेरी मदद की जरूरत हो? सिटी का पता नहीं, बट इस लड़की को है। तो चलो उसके पास चलते हैं। साउंड ज्यादा है कह रहे यार, मेरे ही कान फट रहे हैं।
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favour of you?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuber pus. Booba-Tubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
ये लोग उड़ने नहीं देंगे ना, वही तो बात। वो कौन उड़ रहा है? रुक। उड़ू, उड़ जा।
High wing, go! This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now, where are those booba tubers? Castle must have been quite stately in its time.
भाई मुझे डर लगता है, रुको भाई। कोई शौक नहीं मुझे।
Just my luck, troll.
फिर से मार सकता हूँ मैं, छोड़ो।
Expelliarmus! Bombada! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombada!
भाई मुझे लगा मर जाएगा।
Bombada! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombada! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Oh भाई साहब।
That was a close one.
लेने के देने पड़ जाते हैं अब भी। फाइन। क्या ढूंढना है?
Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten. Protect! Thought you had me there. Incendio! Ringo! Confringo! Incendio!
इधर चल क्या रहा है भाई?
Incendio!
That's just fearful. Confringo!
मारने दो।
Incendio!
मारने और मारने दो। तो मुझे किसको ढूंढना है?
Confringo!
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more.
Business! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
तो मुझे वो चीज ढूंढनी है। और मेरी लेवल 22 हो चुकी है।
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her.
कसम से पॉपी बहुत मारूंगा
Meet
मैं
me in
तेरे
the
को।
town circle in Hogsmeade.
Come here.
Expelliarmus! Aloha Mora.
यही करूँ क्या मैं अभी? भाग जा। भाग जा। जो चीज चाहिए वो मिल नहीं रही।
Trap. Plans must be carefully and strategically laid out. Haste is a fool's chariot. I shall not allow the very life of me to be held ransom at the mercy of recklessness.
मुझे इन गधों से लड़ने में कोई दिलचस्पी नहीं है।
Just because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike things. We had a needle at our house. I wept when he died. Ah. Hair like silk he had. Beast don't mind dying to make me a few sickles.
मैं कुछ ढूंढ रहा हूँ। वो मिल जाए तो अच्छा है। और 3 चाहिए ना। अबे यार मुझे जो चीज चाहिए वो यहाँ पे है नहीं। और कहाँ ढूंढूं? बट डराओ मत यार। तो जंगल में घूम रहा हूँ अलग से तो नहीं पता। बट डराओ मत ना। भाई साहब किधर है? कहीं पे तो होना चाहिए ना यार। इतने मुश्किल से मिला, 5 कैसे मिलेंगे? का क्या ही करूँगा मैं यार। कहाँ मिलेंगे भाई, ये मिलेंगे या नहीं मिलेंगे? और दो चाहिए ना। और दो
Rockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll and not much else.
Revelio.
नहीं मिल रहा यार। कहीं पे दिख रहा है क्या?
For your information, I received an owl from her just the other day. And as for her affection, well and balanced.
और एक चाहिए यार, बस और एक।
Revelio.
वो रहा।
That should do it. I'd better get back to Zacharissa now.
भागो गए बेटा। ओ भाई साहब, क्या ढूंढना पड़ा गे।
Hogsmeade, here I come. Zacharissa, I found the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
5 मिनट का ब्रेक लूँ क्या मैं? Wait a 5 minute. एक 5 मिनट का ब्रेक चाहिए मुझे. Actually, 5 मिनट में बस.
Revelio. Let's go. Come on, Highwing.